Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to Thursday, March 7th here at the Comfy Nest with Grace. I'm Grace and I'm getting ready to make some artist trading cards. If you like to create small or if you like small projects that are really easy and quick to do, you might really like to make artist trading cards. What is an artist trading card? It's a 2.5 by 3.5 inch card, which happens to be the same size as a playing card. So a lot of people will just use their old, the set of cards that you lost one or two of them. These make great surfaces for our small projects. And we just create on them in any way that we want. We create art on them. And then people who belong to groups, they swap them, which can be really fun to get some artist trading card happy mail in the mail. Hello, Miss Christina. Thanks for saying hi. There's Kimberly. And Janice is here. Look at all you girls just streaming right in here. What are you guys up to today? I'm going to grab my chair, actually. What are you up to? What's everybody doing? You ready to watch me make some cards? Talk crafty to me. Talk crafty, girls. Let's see if I can hide that so you can see my shirt. Isn't that fun? I love this shirt so much. I don't wear it often enough, but it's super cute. I have one that I wear to bed, and I have this one that I wear out and about. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Michelle is here. Hey, Michelle. Welcome, welcome, friend. What's happening, girls? What's happening? You're furniture picking. Ooh, I used to do furniture and I remember like the excitement of the hunt. So good luck on your hunt, Miss Michelle. Christina's up to nothing. Well, up to nothing is better than up to no good, friend. Better than up to no good. Look, you want to see something funny? Let me show you something funny. If I can see that, I created this stream in StreamYard so I could use two cameras, but I did it from my office earlier while I was eating my breakfast. I was like, I better get ready for my live at 11. I was so excited. So look what happened. I ended up with, let's remove that. You can see my office. That's my office. That's my office. Isn't that funny? I'm going to get that off there. We don't need that. It's funny though. Most of you probably don't see my office that often. I don't go live from my office on the public page very often. I do in the Craft Therapy Club, but not for and I do for meetings. But when I'm creating, I'm in my craft space. Hello, Miss Tamara. Thanks for saying hello. She's in the Tennessee area and she's thrifting. Oh, I would love to be thrifting. Good for you, girl. Have fun with it. Happy hunting. I hope you find some good bargains. Kimberly's crafting with me. She said, I got my cards in front of me and I'm crafting with you. Well, let me show you something for a minute. Okay, I grabbed 3 cards. This is so easy, you guys. You can buy these cards completely blank. I wonder if I have any. Let me see if I have any in my stash here. These ones are cut. Well, this one's not cut up. You can buy them completely blank. Or listen, while you're thrifting, girls, those of you who are out thrifting, go to like the games section and you can get decks of cards for really inexpensive, right? Or you probably have a set of cards sitting in a drawer somewhere, in a junk drawer somewhere, where you think you're missing an ace or something. Like something's missing from that deck. That means you have 51 cards to create on, to make little works of art on. But what I wanted to show you, the Artist Trading Card Mystery Box, that is our subscription box and club. It's a private club where we send you a box of supplies. It's a package. It's not a box. It's happy mail. You get an envelope full of supplies because it's small stuff. We don't need a lot of big stuff every month. And then we create together live inside the private group. We create our cards together with the stuff that we got in the mail. And then we swap the cards, and then we have a workshop in there every month from one of the curators. There are 4 of us, including me. And we have other like challenges and activities in the group, like parties and just giveaways and fun. So if you like creating small things, you might like the Artist Trading Card Mystery Box Club. I put the link in the description if you want to check it out. Lori's working on ATCs. Look at all my ATC lovers. Oh, I love it. And if you're new, if you've never heard of an ATC, you are so welcome. Like, don't feel bad. Don't feel like, wow, what am I missing? We will fill you in, girl. We will fill you in. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Thanks for saying hi. So I wanted to show you, this is the little bag with a handle. It has little daisies on it. Like, I don't know if you can see them, little flowers on it. This is the bag that I got in my envelope last month. And I'm going to pull some of the papers because look at this paper. I'm going to use this paper, I think, today. This was one of the pieces of paper that we got in the Happy Mail last month. And this one, I might want to use these two together. That looks like a big tea bag. It looks like tea bag paper. Let's use those two. And actually, so I have this. I wanted to show you the cute little bag that I got. And look, you get another bag of, you get your cards, you get your little sleeves in this one. We got sleeves. And then we got a bunch of little embellishments. It was Valentine's Day last month. So we had little, you know, little heart and floral and metal embellishments for our cards last month. I'm just going to take some of the things out of last month's package to use, and I'm going to put them in. I don't know if you've seen any of my little short videos that I've done where I have this little travel bag that I stuffed in here just enough to make artist trading cards on the go. So this is helpful if you are waiting in the car at the pickup line for kids, or you're at the dance studio while your child is at dance and you're sitting there thinking, I could be doing something with this time. Or you have a long car ride and somebody else is driving. You wouldn't do this while you're driving, but if somebody else is driving and you're in a long car ride, airplane ride, waiting at the airport, like any place where you're like idle and waiting, this little bag, right? It has a tiny pair of scissors. It has a glue stick, which is just enough to create. This is my little to-go bag. I have a roll of double-sided tape. I might use that today, actually. And we got this in the mystery box, too. It's a little container of beautiful rose gold glitter. I might use that today, too. But what I wanted to do was take some of the stuff from last month's box, some of these amazing, oh, yeah, maybe we'll use that today. Some of these amazing papers and things and stick them in here. So I'm like loading up my to-go box, my to-go pouch while we're at it. Okay, I thought I'd start with some paint. So I gotta get all organized. So I grabbed some paints that I haven't used in a while. I particularly like this color. It's called Aloe. But honestly, okay, artist trading cards, my understanding, the artist who started these, I think it was for a conference he was going to, and he wanted to have little pieces of his artwork to give to other artists with his work on one side and his info on the other, kind of like a business card. So he started making these ATC cards to trade with other people at this conference. This is what I believe happened. Google it if you really want to know, but this is what I think happened. I don't remember his name. I think it was back in the 70s. He basically developed and created the concept, the idea of artist trading cards. And ever since then, creatives of all types have kind of bought into or delved into this world of making things small. But he was a painter. So when he was creating small things, he was doing little paintings. I'm not like, you know, Amanda from Simply Flamazing Art. She's one of the curators in our group for the ATC Mystery Box. She is an incredible artist. She is a talented artist. Girl, I can't make an owl with my hand and some paint. I can trace an owl and then paint it in, but I'm not that kind of artist. But he was. So he used to paint on these little things and give them out. You can paint. You could just paper collage. You can put stickers on them. You can put fabrics on them and make it like a little quilted thing. You can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of them. It's just creating small. However you like to create, do it small and swap it with others. Hello, hello, newbies. Whoever's new. I think I see somebody's new. Janet says a day closer to the weekend. Yeah, we like that, right? Anne Marie's working on ATC and a junk journal. You know, the ATCs are a great little thing that you can stick in all those pockets and folders, folds and tucks in your junk journals too. They make great little gift cards. You could decorate on one side and then on the other side paint or put like glue down some plain paper, and then you can write to Landon from mom, happy birthday. Like it could be a gift card. You can use them for so many things. They're just super fun. Tamara says some of us are glammas. We're single and doing these things for fun. Get it, girl. Get it, glamma. I've never heard that term, but I love it. Tamara, it's $37 a month. You get the kit with all the supplies and then access to the private group with all the special prizes and the swap and the workshops and the live creative time together every month. Yes. I'm so glad some of you are working on ATCs. Yay! You wanted to know how to use this fun paper. Is this the one that you mean? Christina's like, I wondered how to use that paper. Let's do it. Is this the one you meant? These are the three I'm going to use. right? That's neutral. Pink's not neutral, but I mean, it's not neutral. So I usually think about something in the background and then a focal point, right? And I always have these little people. These are those Tim Holtz people, these tiny little paper dolls. I have these. Oh, you know what I wanted to do though? Because I've been using these a lot and I love them. Let me show you. Hold on. Hold on, girls. Let me get my... I have two. Ooh, I almost dropped them. I have 2 boxes of artist trading cards. Some of them were gifted to me, like this was a swap. Somebody sent this to me. Oh, I'm trying to clear the screen so you guys can see. Some of these were gifted to me. I'm just going to pose through a few of them so you can see like the variety of designs. Like this has a little wooden, that's a wooden, I don't know, like little chipboard piece that says sweet on it with a little birdie. Cute, right? So some of them, here's just paper and a button. How easy, right? These ones were gifted to me. There's those are just plain ones. And then these ones are ones that I created. So let's just pull some of these out. Like this one, for example, someone sent me, Renee from Decoupage Queen sent me, this is not a card, it's a little wood surface. It's actually a wood surface. So I created this one on there. Chase the Sun. So that's a wooden one. They don't have to be paper. Girls, there's no rules. But just like Creative Time, there's no rules. We did this in the club. I sent all the ladies a few cards for the back, and then I sent them this that had the cutout already, that oval cutout, so that you could do a layered thing. This one says Peace on Earth with an angel, and it has a little cloth tab up there. You know, you can paint on them. I love the little people. I don't know why I love all the little people. They make me so happy. The little dolls. I'm sure there's just a bunch of them in here. Love yourself first. They just make me so happy. So I tend to go to the dolls a lot. However, I was thinking I have a big book of stickers and maybe I should pull something from my stickers. What do you think? What do you think? Hey, Denise. Tamara says, I've never heard of this. I'm so happy then to introduce you to it because it's super fun. Glamping campground at a okay, hold on. I gotta read this. She says, that's too funny. I've never heard of this. And I've been using cards for our glamping campground at camping event. Listen, girl, you are making artist trading cards. You didn't even know it. You didn't even know it. Let me grab my sticker book, girls. Hold on. I have 2 huge sticker books that I forget to grab. You ever have supplies in your stash that you're like, I forget to grab that. So I have these sticker books, and these have lots of stickers in them that would make some interesting and good focal points for your ATC cards. Like, look at this dancer. So what I would do, like, just to know, is this going to fit on there? I would just hover the card over. Like, she's probably a little too big. You would lose her feet, which would be just a terrible thing. She's really cute. She's got little butterfly wings on her back. She would fit. Let's put her on one of them. I'm going to pull her out because I forget to use my stickers. So instead of using the Tim Holtz, let's grab some stickers. Oh, I ripped her. Girls, I'm getting a little too aggressive in my excitement. Okay, we're going to use her. She's going to fit. I'm just going to put her on my laptop there as one of my focal points. This shoe is hilarious, but it's too big. This shoe is hilarious, and it would fit. Well, that's funky. Let's just keep looking. Let's see what we got. Stickers, Holly, use your stickers, girl. Use your stickers. These sticker books are very, very, Janet loves the stickers. So to swap, you're in the group. Yes, Tamara, we organize swaps among the members and the curators in the group. There are 4 curators. It's Amanda from Simply Flamazing Art. It's Lisa from Lisa Boone Designs. It is Michelle from Shell Bell's Creative. Her group name is Creative Sanctuary, Shell Bell's Creations, and then me, Grace, at the Comfy Nest. So the 4 of us take turns sending the kit out every month, and then we all get together every month in the group. We create live with what we got in the mail. Oh, look at the seahorses. Too big. There's some interesting stickers in this one. So this one is called Antiquarium sticker book. 1,000 exquisite Victorian stickers. And actually, the opposite side of these sticker pages a lot of times have decorative things on them so that you could use this actually. Once you get all the stickers off this side, you could use this side as a background or as a junk journal page or something. So these books I think are totally worth the price. This one is the Botanist's Sticker Anthology. This is a lot of flowers, a lot of bugs, things like that. I like that one. I like that one. So I would just take my card and hold it over it because I am visually, geographically impaired. I can't look at something and know, is that, I mean, like, obviously that's not going to fit. But like something that's close to the size, I need to hover this over that. Look at that paper. That's the back of some of these stickers. And that's not amazing. Okay, look at, I love this. I'm going to make this one work because I really love it. So I got to kind of bend and focus because if I don't, I end up ripping because I get too aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. BEAGGRESSIVE. Anybody else a cheerleader? We're back in school. I say things and then my head just moves into song or into a cheer or something. I'm a little crazed that way. I like the ferns. I do love the ferns. I'm going to make this screen bigger so you guys can see more of the book. There we go. That's better. So I'm trying to pick one more thing. It would be fun to find a really pretty butterfly because I don't have one of those. These are like pine cones, woodland. There are some butterflies, but they're really little. Little. I want 3. I was going to try to make 3. Oh, we got cactuses. Cacti. Excuse me. Cacti. Whoa, look at that paper. And actually, that's a big sticker. Look at that. These books are cool. They're cool. You will find them. Somebody's asking me, where did you get these books? You'll find them in my Amazon store. All right, there's nothing popping out at me, girls. I might do the last one might just be one of the kids. You know, who likes mushrooms? I love eating mushrooms. But do you, oh, I like this one a lot. Let's do this one. It's yellow. Eek, it's yellow. I don't use yellow. Remember, I don't like yellow. But that's a cool sticker. We're going to use that one. I'm sticking them on my laptop so that they're just kind of there waiting for me. Okay, now you could paint. Let's do one example paint and some not painted. And the other thing, okay, when you create these, the backside on some of these cards are decorative. I always cover both sides. To be truthful, I cover both sides because I put my little ATC, there's the ATC mystery box logo. I put my little ATC info card on there. I titled this one Airplane. This little Valentine is a guy in an airplane, and it says, "To my Valentine." Here's the artist name. That's me. That's the date we made this. This was for the February box. And this was Amanda's box. So Amanda is the one who curated this box, and there were 3. I made 3 that day, and this is one of the 3. So on the back of them, it gets covered for me anyway. So it doesn't matter which side I create on. I like to create on the side with the card, if it's a playing card, because it's kind of cool to me, I think, if the playing card peeks out from underneath. But let's put a layer of paint. It would be so much easier for me if I had something. It's an old catalog, a little old book that I can paint on recklessly without worrying about getting it on my table. All right, there we go. All right, it's a thin coat of green paint. I actually like that it's so translucent because we can still see the 6 there. I'm going to put that close to the side so I have it. Now the other ones, let's do some paper. Translucent, or you can see my hand right through that. Thin paper, super fun because it covers, it gives it texture, but then you can still see through it and see the card. And especially when you have like the king, queen, jack, those cards are really fun because every playing card, they're designed differently and some of them are more fancy than others. So when you can see that showing through, I think that's super fun. Kind of like a remnant of what it used to be showing through makes me super happy. You can totally crinkle this so that you get even more texture before you push it into the glue. So that's what I did. You saw me. I just crinkled it, and now I'm going to push it into the glue, and it's going to retain some of those wrinkles, which makes it cool. So we have one painted one. We're going to cover one with this. I didn't get enough glue right here. Imagine that, girls. I missed the corner. Oh, I'm so excited. So many of you are creating ATC cards today. He's a cutie. You think so? My little airplane guy. Yeah, he was in my stash in my last box that Amanda sent. Now, getting that off there, there's no right or wrong. Tear it off, sandpaper it off, cut it off, burn it off. No, you can't burn it because it's paper. Whatever works for you. Just get your little edges off. You don't even have to. You can keep them messy if you want. All right, that one's covered. Pretty cool. Opaque. No, not opaque. Translucent. Same thing here. Paper, paint. What are we going to do on this one? I think I'm going to do, should we, oh, this is actually see-through too. Dang. That's pretty darn cool, right? Let's do it. Let's do one with this base. I need lots of glue, girls. Lots and lots of glue. Okay, can you guys want to hear something personal? That sounded funny. Oh, girls, I cracked myself up. You want to hear something personal? It's not a secret, but it is a secret. Nobody else knows. You'd be the first to know, beside my husband. I'm not even sure that my kids know. Teresa says, I found cards, but I haven't started one yet. Teresa, I'm encouraging you, dear. Uh-oh. I missed a spot. Thankfully, this paper is kind of, even though it's see-through, it's foiled on the front. It's a little waxy. So it can handle being pulled off and put back down again. Hi from South Carolina. Thanks for being here, Miss Mitzi. You know, my sister, Kathy, had a college roommate and a really good friend that she met in college. Her name was Mitzi, and I had never heard that name before. I mean, I was little when my sister went to college, but I've always loved the name Mitzi. And there are not many Mitzies in the world that I've met. So it's great to meet you, Miss Mitzi Grant. Love your name. I think it's very pretty. Okay, let's see. Just cut. It probably isn't stuck on there real good because I'm bad at my, look at that, I'm bad at the corners. It still looks cool. Well, thank you, Wendell. It's a Wendell Low. Thank you. I think that one hides the card too much. Oh, it's just your opinion. It's kind of cool though, right? It's foiled. So it's going to give it, I'm trying to showcase, like, you can cover it up a lot. You can cover it up a little, or you can go in between. This is paint. This is like a tissue paper almost. This is a foiled waxy paper. You can do what, like, this is the point. You can cover it up with anything you want. That's the whole point of the demonstration, to show you all of them. Now, Christina wanted to know, how do you use this? It was Christina, right? How do you use this? This would be a really cool cover. Now look at, I have to think, like I have this. I've got this sticker. I've got the yellow flower, but I think we'll do one of them in this. And I'm just going to tear a chunk. It's very fibrous. Super cool, right? It's really fibrous. I think this would be considered mulberry paper with all those fibers, but then it was created super thin so that it has all these holes, which makes it even more cool. I'm going to do this, but I think if I have this poking out, I'm going to make this one poke out too. Just a tish, just a little peekaboo. More glue stick. This is why we can do these on the run, because all you need really on these little works of art is glue stick. I think I have a piece stuck to my finger. Too much glue on my hands. All right. Cool background. Is this the way I had it? Or did I? This is the way I had it. I was gonna say, I thought I could see more of those 2 6s. All right. Look at the sticky of the glue stick is still sticky, but it does not take long to dry. I use this permanent Scotch Create permanent glue stick. I've been having trouble finding this, but this is my favorite one. Look at, I have this rose gold shimmer. Maybe we should put it on there while we have the sticky glue going. Hold on, I'm going to get a piece of paper. Oh, I can't use, I have a picture of my dad over here. I don't want to use my daddy. Let's do some shimmer on here, but which focal point do I want to put on here? She can go on here. I like her. Okay, so let's do this. This is double-sided sticky tape. And I'm going to put a row of it. I haven't cut my edges yet, but that's okay. I'm trying to capitalize on the fact that my glue is still sticky. I think I'm going to put a double row of this with a little space in between. Oy. Why do I always pick the loudest scissors, girls? I don't know what's wrong with me. They tend to be my favorite. These are artist trading cards. This would be considered mixed media art, mixing a variety of different supplies, paper, glue, paint, stickers, glitter. We got it all. But they're artist trading cards. And I described it in a minute ago when I first came on, the history of artist trading cards. But we have a membership group, the Artist Trading Card Mystery Box. And the cart is open right now. So I'm inviting anybody. I'm demonstrating how to make them, how fun and cool and easy they are, and inviting anybody who wants to join us to join us. Yeah, some people cover them completely, and that's the beauty of it. Like, I've done it both ways. I've covered them completely, and sometimes I let the card peek out. I can't tell if I got the other side of there we go. Having trouble on one end, so I'm going to move to the other end. Okay, so in the mystery box, we got this a couple of months ago. We got this tiny little vial of glitter. And it works with double-sided tape. And you know, I still have a little bit of stickiness or tackiness to my glue stick on there. So while it's still tacky, I'm going to run it through with some glitter. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Look at how glittery that is, right? She's going to be a glamour girl. I actually might want more of that. I don't know. I love it. What do you think? We got all of this stuff in the kit a couple of months ago. So I'm using some of the supplies. Well, I gotta put it away right? I'm gonna put this aside so I don't have to do it right now. I don't want to waste all of that glitter, so I will put it back in the container. But I'll just do that later. Oh, look at that. Now she's got like this glittery background. Shimmery, glittery goodness right there. Oh my gosh, I kind of I love my little dolls. I can't pick her up though. Wouldn't she be cute on there? Oh my gosh, she could be dancing on she could be dancing on the glitter. I love the little dolls, but I said I was going to use the stickers. So I'm going to stick to my guns here. I'm going to do what I said. Okay, here, this one is rather plain, right? So you could see how this paper that seemed so bright, how it kind of went in the background. We put this glitter on top, so I call it a background singer. We have light green paint as one layer. And then I put a little bit of that mulberry paper down, which at first looked really bold, but then after glittering on top of it, the mulberry paper becomes more of a background singer. It's not a focal point, it's in the back, and it makes a very interesting textured background to look at and to feel. I'm a groper. I always like to grope because I love my pages and my junk journals. I'm huge into texture and textiles and crunchy papers and things that add texture. So I always say I grope. This has beautiful, beautiful texture, if there can be such a thing. All right, let's go back into here for a minute and just see what other little scraps of things. This is cool that we could put down. I like this. I'm going to take a piece of this. It's like lined paper. I'm going to just take the lines. So I'm taking off the edge and I'm going to put a chunk of this in the middle. I don't know why, just because I feel like it. Just because nobody's the boss of me. And when you're creating your ATC cards, you get to be spontaneously creative. Don't think too much. I would encourage you. Don't think too much about it. Don't like beat yourself up like, I don't think that matches, or I'm not sure, you know, the size isn't right. the more that you delve into spontaneous creating and in these small little surfaces, the 2.5 by 3.5 artist trading cards, it'll build up your confidence in just going for it. I promise you it will, but it's a practice. It's like the more you do it, the better you're going to feel about it. I got some of the phrases. Let's pull those out. Maybe we'll want to use those. You'll feel better about it. You'll feel more confident. You'll feel more excited as you go, because you never know what these little cards are going to bring based on all these little scraps. It's like a challenge. I have all these scraps in here. What am I going to do with them all? Oh, I have this really cool metallic tissue paper. So see, we have 2 layers here. The original, like, it's like a tea bag paper. I don't know what kind of paper that is, but, and then I put a piece of that lined paper. We're just making layers. Here, look at this. How cool this is. Let's take a chunk of it. I don't know. Yes. Yes, in your randomness. Kind of looks like the continent of Africa, the shape of it. I don't want to cover up that butterfly though, so I'm going to go this way. Nope, I'm going to go, how can I do it that way? Oh, but I don't want this straight edge, so I know it seems like a small detail, but I don't like me some straight edges. We're going to put this here because it matches. It's just gold metallic tissue paper. Listen, save the paper from the gifts that you get. Somebody sends you a gift and you get all that tissue paper. Save it, especially if it's special, like if it has glitter in it or it's metallic or something cool like that. It makes for a really cool background. Okay. These are 3 very different cards. I really like this pink. I wouldn't mind working a piece of pink onto this one. Just one more layer, can we? So see, this pink will end up being more of a, like, since it's closer to the top, your eyeball is going to kind of like go to it more than the pink on this one. Same exact mulberry paper, but it's going to look a little more vibrant because I'm not going to layer anything but the focal point on that. So now you can see that bright pink better, I think, than on here, where it kind of blends more in the background. This one is wild. I don't think I've ever created anything with these colors before. Challenging myself. Okay, let's see. I just have this little piece sitting here. Can I do something with it? I sure can. Let's, what can I do? I think I'm going to put it right here. I don't know why, just because we're spontaneously creating with no rhyme or reason, no pressure, no. All right, wait a minute. Let me think here. She's going here somehow, and I haven't decided on the other 2. Oh boy, I don't use yellow a lot. Those go really well together. I guess this one's stuck with yellow. I have to do something though, because this yellow on this really brown background, gosh, I'm not sure that I love those 2 together, but it's okay. We'll work it out. We'll figure out a way to make the colors work better together. Just playing. We're just playing. I'm going to put a stripe of this coffee stained paper here because I just have that left over. Why not? Let's use it up. And then this is bigger than the card. So if I lose something, I don't, oh, come on, darling. Come to me. I wouldn't mind losing, I don't want to lose the top of that flower, but I don't mind losing this. So I could put it like this. Now here's the thing. The background on that is super white, and I'm not thrilled about the super white. So before I put it on my project, I think what I'm going to do is just get me no, I don't think I want that color. Hold on, girls, I'm looking. Frayed burlap. Where is that color? I have olive. I have, here's frayed burlap. Let's use this. Oh, geez Louise. All right, we're gonna muck this up a little, and so it's not so bright white, and hope I can get it off the back of this book. They're both kind of shiny, or the book is kind of shiny, so I think I'll be able to get that off. I'm just mucking it up because I don't like the bright white around the sticker. You could go around and fussy cut, but girls, I'd be a lazy crafter. I'm not into all that work. All right, much better on here. And maybe I can will still be able to see that butterfly if I do this just right. I better focus on putting the top on because I want to salvage as much of the floral as possible and then let the rest of it fall where it may. Oh, I don't want to lose that. Further down. Can I go further, even further? Can I push the limits? There. Now, actually, I don't want this covering up my butterfly. Now I'm getting picky, aren't I? I'm going to cut it off. Wasn't planning on doing that, but why not? Let's do it. Because like I said, you're your own boss when you're creating. There's no rules. You can do what you want, friend. There. That's kind of hugging the butterfly. But now I got all this white and I'm not thrilled about it. Come on. Work with me, darling. Work with me. And this, I'm going to chop this off. Sorry. Away you go. There. Come on. It matches so well, I can't even believe it. That was unintentional. Now, let's see. I'm looking for a short word that I can fit on here so that I don't cover up my butterfly. Spreading the butterflies, Nancy Page. You are a complete rock star, my friend. Thank you for spreading the joy, spreading the butterfly, spreading the seed. I mean, there was just so many ways to say it. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so like this little authentic fits right there perfectly so that I don't lose my butterfly. So that's where it's going to go. Easy, right? Easy breezy cover girl. I keep saying that lately. There. Now this sticker right here, probably because I picked it up and put it down about a gazillion times, it's not wanting to stick. So I'm going to reinforce. Oh, look at the foil. That's delicious. Can you describe foil as delicious? How silly is that? Okay, she's definitely this glamour girl right here. I don't feel like I need to muck her up because she's already kind of off white. She's not super bright like the other sticker was. She is definitely going right here with her little butterfly wings and her glamorous stripes of rose gold. I definitely need to put some more glue on her back because that's just not that sticky. And let's see, it's really good to have just some phrases. We generally, in the boxes, you get a few words in the box, like a sheet of words that you can use on all your creations. It's really fun to just have. I love really snarky sentiments, but it's really fun to have some of these. And printables are great because you can print them out over and over again and keep using them over and over again. Okay, shake it off. Don't hold back. Find your fire, feed your soul, trust your gut, just keep going. I like shake it off because it makes me think of the glitter. Let's do shake it off. Shake it off, girlfriend. Shake off your butterfly wings. Shake the glitter off your butterfly wings and go fly. All right, I'm cutting down so that I just have the colored part of it. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do it. See how fast and easy these are? They're really fun to make with others. When we create them with the box, when we do it with the mystery box with the club, oh, I just ripped her. Part of her stuck down real good and didn't come back up when I tried to re-glue. When we do this together, one of the funnest things is at the end, when we're all sharing our project, our little the group, we all got similar stuff in the mail, but everybody's cards look different because we all choose different things to put on the cards. Like we combine them in different ways. I might cut off her feet. I don't know. What do you think? Should I cut her feet off? So these silly little decisions flub me up. I could put it in the middle, but I'm kind of thinking I'm going to put it down here. There's a little foot. We could be wacky and go a different way. like this. I don't know. Just Grace, don't overthink it. Just get her on there. Shake it off, my friend. Shake it off. She's cute. Okay, that one's done. Okay, now we got this guy. It could go either way. We could have the pink on the top or on the bottom. Oh, we got a dude stuck to that. All right, we're going to go this way. You can hardly see that paper anymore. I think I'm going to cut this down a little bit, girls. I think that this is the one you ripped when you took her off the book. Yeah, she's a little ripped, Christina. Maybe I ripped her beforehand. But glue does the trick. I'm going to cut off some of this white. I'm going to go in around the flower. I'm not going to be super fussy here because Mama don't got the energy for that. But where there's mass amounts of white, I'm going to come in and cut. Like, I'm not going in every single little petal. No way, not happening. But I don't mind going around quickly and just taking, it's almost like not quite a 1/4 inch, but seems like a fair amount of the background white off. Look at all of that. When I was little, my mom, oh, I told you I was going to tell you something, and then I forgot to tell you. When I was little, my mom used to peel apples this way with one really long peel. And the funny thing is, I don't know why she did it this way. Like if somebody wanted to eat an apple, she would peel the apple all the way in one long strip like this. And then she would give it to one of us and we would eat it. So I was like, why couldn't you just eat the apple with the peel on it? It wasn't like it went in the garbage. So I don't know if she was just showing off her cutting skills or what she was doing. Okay, here now we can see that pink better, I think. If I go up high, I feel like I can see more of the pink if I do it this way. And I am going to muck this up on the edges. I'm going to have little bits of sticker paper everywhere. Why is this all goofy? It's like all goofed up. Okay, same color, just because it's already out and available. Frayed something or other. Frayed burlap. It just helps tone down that white so that it's not so blaring. It's like loud music when you're trying to sleep. It's just blaring. Okay, that's great. However, I think a little bit of bling right there, right? Should I try to find something? Where's my bling? Let's see if we can find bling from one of the past kits. Because they all get, every single kit you end up with some bling. Oh, look at that paper. Ooh, from this kit. Got a stencil that month. Let's see, there's usually a little package that has like paper clips and little gems. Ooh, where was that when we put this one together? It matches so well. All right, it's okay. Don't get worked up, Gracie. We'll use it for something else. Those could have gone together perfectly. Any bling in this one? Sometimes I combine my kits, so it's probably, this one doesn't have any. My kits have gotten all mixed up. Oh, this month we got a little pouch too. I forgot to use that pouch. That was that particular month. Let's look last month. What did I get for my bling bling? Let's see what's in here. Oh, there is a little metal. Oh, it's a little mirror. It's a tiny, tiny little mirror. That's funny. I got a little heart. It was February, so we were doing kind of Valentine's Day. I got a lot of little hearts. No, not another flower because it's already a flower. There's another phrase for us. Okay, not that. I'm going to keep looking. This is the fun of the hunt in your supplies for just the perfect thing to go right there. I'm thinking some little gem of some sort. More. Oh, these are all stickers that we got in last month's kit. Some really cool stickers. I'll just put that all back in there. Let me see. I'm going to keep looking. We're going to find something. In the meantime, I can see that this is coming up. Everybody who's creating, all of you making your cards. Oh, could you share your ATC cards that you make with us? Oh, I ripped it. I'm putting it back together. Putting it back together, girls. We're not going to let it stop us. You never know. All right, let's find the little blingy bling. I'm going to check a drawer here quick. Some of this bling is just too big. A button. You can always use a button. No. Ooh, I have these little gold blings. It's the right color. Let's do these. Let's do these. And actually, I had another set. Jeez Louise, I can't remember. Oh, here's another set of like, these are blue though. Let's use these little things. They're just teeny tiny, but we'll put like a series of like maybe 3 of them in this corner just to add a little something, something. 3 different sizes. I gotta find a really small one, girls. There we go. What if we did that? We just put 3 little blingy blings. They're sticking to my finger, which doesn't help me, you know, with getting them on there. Okay, let's use this liquid glue if I can get it out. I haven't used it in a long time. I'm going to put a little on the back. Yeah, it's coming out easy. Put a little on the back. Flip that bad boy over. It's clear glue, so it's going to dry. You know, it's not going to be seen if it gets on something it's not supposed to. If I smear it a little bit. I thought I had 3 different sizes. Oh, that was okay. That's okay. It's not the smallest one. Does anybody have those little, like, I don't know how they work. They're like little holders, like they're little pens that you can pick up these little things with. I don't quite understand, ladies and gentlemen, if you're gentlemen here, I don't understand how they work. Can someone please explain to me what causes that little tool to pick up, what's on it that causes the little tool to pick it up? This is glue, so the glue is sticking to the little blingy and picking it up. I've thought about getting one, but I just don't even understand how they work. Oh, that's so cute. I don't want them to be quite so perfectly positioned because I'm all about wonky. Just unexpected, right? Just 3 smooth little dots. And we generally, when you're designing stuff, generally you want to work in 3s or odd numbers. I would say, like, so if you're going to put more, don't put a 4th one, put 5 of them. I put them like just juxtaposed in the corner, but you could go up and down a side. You don't have to do them wacky like that. All right, let's see what we got. Now, do I want to put some kind of phrase on here? It has a wax end. Missy, do you have one? It's a waxy tip. Lori, do you have one? Someone tell me if you have one. Does the waxy tip, the thing that's sticking to it, does it wear out? Like, do you have to replace that tool? Or does it come with other wax that you stick on the end? I have no idea how they work. Somebody please tell me. Because I've thought about getting one. They would be really handy when you're doing little things like this. Okay, let's see. I'm going to see if I do like to have a little phrase on these, but I don't know why this one's so full. I don't know where I would fit it. And now I'm wondering, do I have other words that are smaller that I could use? Thinking while you answer my questions. Yeah, okay, Cindy. She says the wax tip it helps you pick up the rhinestones. But can someone tell me, does the wax run out? Fill a girl in. Does the wax run out and then you put more wax on that pen? Do you replace the whole pen? Does it never run out? What is the answer to that question? In the meantime, while you're telling me, because I honestly don't know, and I didn't buy one because I'm like, I felt like it was kind of expensive as I don't do little rhinestone, little things like this very often. So I was like, that's kind of pricey. But then I wondered, do you ever have to replace it? I have no idea. So I must have found something else to spend my money on that day because I didn't buy it. Now I feel like I could go this way, but no. This one might just not have any words. I would have to really dig. I would have to spend a few minutes digging. Let me look for some more of these real quick. I'm just looking for other words that I can use. Like these are too big. Oh, and this is a Christmas set, Silent Night. This means this is a Christmas set. So the words might be Christmassy. Oh, Gracie. I thought I left my oh, you know what I could do? Instead of worrying about journaling, let's just stamp. Let's just take this is a cheat. We're gonna it's not a cheat, it's just using a different tool. So I'll take these little stamps and let's put a word on here. What word? What word? What phrase? What is it eliciting to me? Drawing a blank. Bless the nest. Thank you, Stephanie. Most interesting. Christina, like a bunch of those waxy tip things? Is that what you're talking about? What did you throw out, darling? You can replace the tip, Lori says. All right, let's listen to Lori. Lori is super talented, creator galore. She's a member of our groups. Let's see. She says, you can replace the tip. I have one from Stamping Up, and I have another that I can't think of the name right now that I like better. They last pretty long. Oh, good. So it's not like you use it 10 times and you got to replace that tip. I didn't even know what the sticky thing was on the end that was doing the job. I had no idea. So thank you. At least taught me that much. It's a waxy tip. Okay, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to use a dark brown. Let's find a dark brown. Let's use this walnut stain, distress ink, and we're going to put a word. But what word? What word do we put on here? Give me a word, girls. Give me a word. Waxy tip? That would be weird. Blessings. It's a wax pen. Rise up. Just like the flower. Rise up. Oh, there's Chris Hunter. She says, I've used my Totally Dazzle one for over a year and I haven't had to replace the tip. Is it replaceable though? Like, answer my cheap girl question. It just tells you my cheap nature. Like, seriously, actually what I think sometimes is like, what a waste. Like, if you have to throw the whole pen out, I'm a super recycling, like I would rather recycle things and I don't like just throwaways, especially with something big like that. So I am kind of cheap, but I was wondering if it's replaceable. She says, yes, they're replaceable. There you go. There you go. It's a little square. Nancy says it's a little square pad. You guys know so much more than me. I got to get my hands on one of those. Oh, be humble. Cute. That's a cute suggestion. Oh, Jeanette, you're here. Jeanette, I wanted to talk to you about where you are in California, friend. You don't have to tell me right here, right now in front of everybody, but Jeanette's a good friend here at the Comfy Nest with Grace. She's in the club. She's been around for a long time hanging out with us. So she's a regular here, regular crafty chick. My son is going to Anaheim in about a month for a competition. We've never been to California. I'm a little nervous about him going there. To be truthful, I'm a little nervous about it. And I was thinking, there's got to be someone I know who's from that area who can tell me, Mama, rest your heart. He's going to be fine. Should I be worried? I like Be Humble. That's a really cute one. Or let's see, I'm going to look for other suggestions. You just unscrew the wax tip. Oh, to get it off. Oh, darn it, Christina. You didn't know though, friend. You didn't know. Just give yourself some grace. When you buy the pen, you usually get 2 extra tips. Cindy, girlfriend, that makes me feel better about that purchase if I make it. Okay, and Christina, can I say, she says her son got her a bunch at an auction. Your son is the best. I don't think my sons would do that for me. I don't think they would do that for me. That's very impressive. You did good, Mama, raising that boy. All right, let's do Rise Up. I like Rise Up. It's the one that's on my mind that's kind of sticking out. So whoever made that suggestion, I can't remember who it was. You da bomb. You da bomb. Chrisette, are you gonna send me one? I don't have one. It would be such a treasure if it came from you. Oh my goodness, girl. I don't use these little things often. I can't pick them up without a set of tweezers, but I've noticed people using them, and it's like, that looks so dang handy. Girlfriend, oh, I love you. Thank you. You're the best. All right. The N and the U look the same to me. I'm like, what do I have the N? Do I have the U? They're the same exact freaking letter. Just one's upside down. Like, they could have just interchanged. Anyway, rise up. I need a P. P, P, P. P, P. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me what I was going to tell you. Guess what I'm going to do today? I've never done this before. I'm a little nervous. Okay. And the reason PP made me think of it is because, I have a bladder condition. Painful bladder syndrome. When I got to go to the bathroom, like, okay, if I have absolutely anything in my bladder, like it's like excruciating pain at times. So I have to go to the restroom like every 15 minutes, basically. It's a real pain in the rear, if you know what I mean. It's just what the disease is. Anyway, I've been really in a flare up since, let's just decide, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it here. Oh my gosh, I hope it sticks on that pink paper. Let's just see what we get. I've been in a flare up since December. It's been horrible. Those of you who hang out with me regularly, you know this, that I've been suffering. It's been really a struggle. It's not going away. Usually a flare up lasts 2 weeks. This has been 3 months. So I've decided this week to change my diet to super strict again. I've been resisting that, as you can imagine, but I'm going back to super strict. And I'm going to try today, what's it called? A hyperbaric chamber. Has anybody tried this? Our local town, we got one. One of the chiropractors in town has one at their office. And we've heard from friends who have used it that it's super helpful for them. So they've really been encouraging me, like every time I talk to them, have you made your appointment? Have you made your appointment? Have you made your appointment? And I'm like, I haven't. I'm nervous. But I got an appointment today. So has anybody done that? I'm always funny. Oh, you're always funny, Grace, even in bad times. Listen, Christina. Yeah, I think people who don't know that I'm suffering because I stay pretty upbeat. I'm not upbeat all day. Let me tell you. I am absolutely upbeat because I'm hanging out with a bunch of fun friends here now. I'm hanging out with fun friends and I'm doing what I love. I'm sharing what I love. So that does help me be more upbeat. I'm not sure that my husband always gets upbeat, Grace. I'm not bad, but I'm definitely give you the best of my energy while my husband is at work, my kids are at school, and then I usually rest for a couple of hours in the afternoon. I had to do it yesterday. I had to take like a 2-hour nap with my heating pad so that I could get up, make dinner, and be with my family. I was fine, and then make my way. I'm a catechist for a religious ed on Wednesday nights, so I was happy I made it because I wasn't thinking I was even going to make it. But you get the best of me because you guys are the best. I'm just giving right back to you the joy that you give me. A hyperbaric chamber or hyperbaric therapy. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy is what it's called. And it gives you lots of oxygen in a compressed format, like in a pressurized chamber, to give your cells more oxygen. And you do it, I'm just learning about it, but the suggestions that I'm seeing is if you have a chronic pain or an illness or a wound that will not heal, like even a skin condition that won't heal, hyperbaric oxygen chamber or therapy is highly recommended for that. And so for inflammation, it's highly recommended because the oxygen gets into your body and into your cells and into your organs and helps them to heal more quickly and regenerate more quickly. So I'm going to go try it today. I'm nervous. I had just because, listen, you don't want to know what I'm most nervous about? It's supposed to be like an hour and something. An hour and 15-minute session or an hour and a half session. I gotta pee every 15 minutes. I don't know that I can get up and out of that thing. So I'm not drinking any water. I'm not drinking anything until I go, until after I go, because what am I gonna be like? Oh, take the oxygen off my face. I gotta go to the bathroom. It's gonna interrupt my therapy. So I'll have to talk to them about it because it's my first time doing it and it's for my bladder condition. So I'm gonna explain that to them. and hope that they're gracious about it and like, no worries, girl, we got you. Instead of like, oh, this one's going to be a real pain in the hoosits. This patient's going to be a pain in the hoosits. I don't know. I've never done it. But I'm excited to try it, and I'm going to make an appointment for my son because he is really struggling. You guys say a prayer for Gannon, please. Say a prayer for Gannon. He went to school today, but he is not doing great. His skin is a mess. His Crohn's is real flared up, and he has a horrible headache. It's like a triple whammy, but he has a chemistry test tomorrow. He missed school yesterday. He was at that conference this weekend, which is, I think, what made him so sick, traveling, hotel, eating crappy food out of the house. So he came home sick. But he had to go to school today because he has this chemistry test tomorrow. And he's still trying to make up for meeting 3 weeks. He missed 3 weeks of school because he was sick just before this. So he's still making up work from the 3 weeks he missed. Say a little prayer for my Gan man. But I think I'm going to make him an appointment too. What they use if you get the bends after diving and come up too quickly. Yes, Dolores, that's exactly right. How did you know that, friend? I did read that. Been doing a little research, and I read that if you are a diver and you come up too quickly, or the other thing that I read that I was like, whoa, that makes sense. People who get concussions that they are having trouble like healing from, that's the therapy that they give them. Yes. I hope it works for you. Me too, Christina. Me too. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for the prayers. Oh, yes. Teresa says, I worked at a place. I know someone that worked at a place that does that, and he says it really works. It has really good, you know, testimonials, like from the doctors and the patients. Chris says, I can't wait to hear about it. What the heck is it? Christina, I didn't really know what it was either. I was like, hyperbaric. What? I had to do I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on it to learn more about it. Yeah, so please say prayers. Oh, Dolores, your youngest was a diver, and that's how you know that. Got it. My husband used to dive on the search and rescue team. He got certified to dive, and he served on the search and rescue team in our town for years when the kids were really little. But we are at a lake, and the diving that he would do, you guys, it was terrible, but like a car would go in the lake. If somebody's car was in the lake and they were incapacitated, or if it was a lot of times it was in the winter and a car went through the lake. And so it was never really deep waters, but they would go down to recover or save the people who were in the car, which is awful, but it does happen. And thankfully I always thank God for first responders, people who do stuff like that. But he did that for a couple of years, but never deep diving. Thank you for the prayers. So needed. All right, I'm going to go because I gotta get ready for my appointment. I'm nervous, but say a little prayer for Gannon, please. If you're going to pray for one of us, pray for Gannon first. Give my Gannon some relief we're praying for. Dear Jesus, please give that child relief so he can stay strong and motivated to keep working as hard as he does. All right, girls, I'm praying that you all stay healthy and safe. Thank you for being here. Let me just show you real quick the 3 cards that I made. Let me get this bigger so you can see these a little better. Oh, and let me get Joyce's prayers, if you don't mind, off there. Shake it off. She got some glitter to shake off, girls. She got some glitter. I love that we can see the 6 of spades through there. Then this one, it says rise up on the side. Thank you for the suggestion with the 3 little blingy gold things. Oh, this one wants to come off, but this one's super foil. That paper is cool, and it just says authentic, and it's got the gold. It's got the funky paper with the gold foil butterfly in design, and then I have some gold tissue paper back there. They all have a little bit of a blingy bling sheen. A little bling going on there. You love them? Thank you, Jeanette. I hope you guys have fun creating whatever you're creating today. Gift yourself some time to do a little creating, even something small like ATC cards. The cart for the ATC card mystery box club is open. The link is in the description of this video. It's atcmysterybox.com. So if you want to join us or just learn more about it and read more about what it's all about, go to atcmysterybox.com and either get on the wait list for maybe a future month or just join us for next month. We would love to have you join us. You guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Thanks for all the prayers. I do appreciate you so much. Bye.